Should I say something? Welcome to the Stuttgart Reds Ballpark and Reds TV. My name is Ken the Voice Hudson, and with me is the CEO of Reds TV, the Master of Disaster, Yara Drobny. It's a beautiful sunny day, about 28 degrees, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. If you have questions, comments, words of wisdom, or just want to shout out, put it in the chat function as we are on YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Umpires for today at home, Simon Moore, and in the field, Bernd Dentz. Lineups for your home team, Stuttgart Reds. Pitching, Maite Holmberg. Catching, Jenny Weil at first base. Kirsten Schmidt, second base. Jesse Weil at third base. Makea Kalau at shortstop. Annie Stepniak, left, center, and right. Ada Keishel, Elia Petzold, and Coco Apple in right field. For the Tubing Hawks, the lineup leading off Kylie Graham, followed by Irella Holgen, Sina Von Zeppelin, Sarah Von Zeppelin batting in the cleanup, Jacqueline Kuster, number 5, Patty Krempel-Zuriba batting 6th, Julie Helber in the 7th slot, Sarah Kuchera batting 8th, and batting 9th, Simone Ehrmann. Last week, Tübingen, who's currently sitting in third place with an even record of 11-11 against the second place Freising Grizzlies, able to earn a split. They lost game 1 4-1, winning game 2 9-2. Your Stuttgart Reds last week, 2 dominant wins against the Karlsruhe Cougars, 8-0 and 11-0, and with these 2 wins official, they are the Bundesliga South champions. They also played yesterday with 2 wins against the second place Freising Grizzlies, winning game 1 6-4 and game 2 7-2. And before we get really started, I want to say a really big shout out to the birthday girl, Yara Drobny, 29 years and holding. So happy birthday to you, the world's best photographer. Sorry, it's not Yara Drobny's birthday, it's Iris Drobny. I just got hit in the back of the head by Iris. She's still 29 and holding. Yara, he's old. And if these are current, shout out to Marcus Brunt. Schluppe wir Walter 007 tuning in. Let me know where you're calling, where you're tuning in from. Put chat in the chat function. I get a shout out. So Kylie Graham stepping in. The obligatory handshakes to the catcher and the home plate umpire. So first pitch on the outside corner, strike number 1. And a foul ball out of play quickly. No balls, 2 strikes. Marcus, I'm doing fine. A little bit of softball. A lot of ladies out here. Beautiful young ladies. That pitch just outside. Missed by a Mukasekele. Both of these teams already qualified for the Bundesliga playoffs, and that's a hit by pitch inside on the elbow. That brings up catcher Ariella Hooligan. Stuttgart, of course, Bundesliga champions, will be facing next week either Neukirchen or Köln. That all depends on how games go. That will be here. Inside corner, strike number one. That ball in the dirt, gets past the catcher, and Kylie Graham advances on the wild pitch to second base. Well, yesterday, winning pitchers for Stuttgart, Annie Stepniak and Jesse Weil. Inside, ball number two. Of course, in fast pitch softball, pitchers throw quite a bit more pitches, even though it is hard on the arm. It's not quite as hard as baseball. Ball number three, 3 balls, 1 strike. And low, ball number 4. So a leadoff hit by pitch and then a walk. Runners on first and second. No outs. And Sina van Zeppelin, the next batter. Sina, big part of the German national team. And she hits that ball, loops it into right field. Good catch and throw. So a double play, lots of action on that. A fly ball in right field. Nice catch by Coco Apple for out number 1. Throws back to first base for out number 2. Heads up play by Kylie Graham, tagging and making it third base. 2 outs. Sarah van Zeppelin up to bat. And that pitch low and inside. And a ground ball. Pitcher to first base. So no runs on no hits, no errors, 1 left on. We'll be right back with the bottom of the first inning. So in the defense for the Tübingen Hawks, pitching Sina von Zeppelin, catching Ariella Hooligan. At first base, Sarah von Zeppelin. Second base, Sarah Kuchera. Third base, Jacqueline Kuster. Shortstop, Patty Krempels Uribe. Left, center, and right, Julie Helber, Kylie Graham, and Simona Ehrman. Stepping into the batter's box for the Stuttgart Reds, the Energizer Bunny, Annie Stepniak. She'll be followed by Ada Kaschele, Jesse Weil. Pitch one, strike one. In the fourth, the cleanup spot, Makaya Kalau, followed by Hope Cornell, the designated player, Kirsten Schmidt, Jenny Weil, Coco Apple, and Aliyah Petzold. A ground ball off the shortstop and then gets past the second baseman, or the center fielder, and Annie. That's why I call her the Energizer Bunny. Don't give her an inch, she'll take a mile all the way around. So, first run of the game for the Stuttgart Reds. That ball took a nasty hop at shortstop. Patty Krempels not able to control the ball and then gets past the center fielder. And Annie on her horse makes it from home all the way around to home for the game's first run. Ada Kaschele in the batter's box. Takes that pitch up high. And that ball popped up. And foul, strike number one, 1-1 to count. Standings in the Bundesliga North: Bonn 25-1, followed by Wetzling at 25-3. Third, Neukirchen. Fourth, Köln. Fifth, Hamburg. Sixth, Ratingen. Seventh, Berlin. NSF Berlin at bunt miss, strike number two, and Berlin in eighth place. Stuttgart, of course, like I said earlier, Bundesliga South Meister, winner, and that ball grounded third base. Strong throw to first for out number one. Next batter, Jesse Weil. In the South, Stuttgart again, 21-1, followed by Freising at 14-10. Tübingen sitting at 11-11, Regensburg 11-13, and Karlsruhe 11-23. That pitch is low for ball number one. And that ball sent right back over the pitcher's head for a base hit. And brings up Michaela Kalua. Michaela, switch hitter, can hit from the left, hit from the right. There's strike number one, pitch number one to Makaya. And foul ball, strike number two. And that ball up high, throw to second in time, but second baseman drops the ball. So we're going to say 6-4E4, safe at second. Now we have runners at first and second. One out, and Hope Cornell up to bat. And that ball jam shot. Infield fly called by the home plate umpire for out number 2. Oh, runners still at first and second, 2 outs. And Kirsten Schmidt up to bat. Pitch high, ball number 1. Jesse Weil at second, Makea Kalau at first, 2 outs. And that one back up the middle. And rounding third, the throw coming home, but not in time. Jesse Weil slides in safely for the second run of the game. Oh, base hit and RBI for Kirsten Schmidt. And Jenny Weil, the next batter. That pitch just a bit high. Ball number 1. Catcher held it, wanted the call. Doesn't get the call. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a strike. That pitch a tad lower. 1-1. And another ground ball. This time the second base lady can hold on to it. So out number 3, but Stuttgart scores 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error, 2 left on 1 inning in the books. Stuttgart 2, Tübingen 0. Top of the second inning, Jacqueline Kuster, Patricia Krempels Uribe, and Julie Helber, the 3 batters for the Tübingen Hawks. Stuttgart leads in almost every offensive category. Team batting average 425. That pitch misses inside to a 302 team batting average for the Tübingen Hawks. Inside, ball number 2. Team ERA for Stuttgart 2.81. Tübingen in second place with the ERA of 4.83. And also in the defense, Stuttgart team fielding percentage of 973. That pitch in there, strike number 1. So a very good year for the Stuttgart Reds. Ladies dominating almost every facet of the game in the South. There's ball number 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that pitch just a bit too high. Ball number 4. Leadoff walk. Maite, one of the younger Stuttgart pitchers. So a meeting in the pitcher circle. Of course, the softball pitching underhand, where baseball throws overhand and a shorter distance. But it's just as hard to throw strikes in baseball as it is in softball. Oh, after a short powwow, Jenny Wild back in behind the plate. Patty Uribe Krempus in the batter's box. And ball number 1, throw down to first, not in time. That pitch down low, ball 2. That off-speed pitch looked like a curveball, misses away, and 3-0 count. There, strike number 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. And a ground ball. Takes a little bit of a bad hop, but Annie Stepniak able to control it, and glove flip to second base for out number 1. Brings up Yuli Helber. 1 out. Strike number 1 on the inside corner. That pitch just a bit too far inside. 1-1 the count. And a high fly ball deep off the fence in left field. And throw coming home. And with that, Julie Helber advances to third base on the throw home. So a RBI double for Julie Helber. Scores the first run for the Tübingen Hawks. And Sarah Kuchera, the next batter. Tübingen, of course, needing 1 win to assure themselves of third place in the league, avoiding going to the playoffs against Bonn. On the outside corner, strike number 1. Stuttgart, already South champions, but nobody wants to lose a game, so I'm sure Stuttgart's going to give it all. And a ground ball, throw home, and Jenny Wild can't control the ball. Right play, but Jenny Wild doesn't control the ball. Run number 2 for the Tübingen Hawks. Runner at first base, number 9 batter, Simona Ehrmann. Block for ball number 1. Strike number 1, 1-1 to count. Another ball in the dirt. Another block by Jenny Vile. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jenny doing a good job keeping Sarah Kachera at first base. That pitch way outside. 3-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2, full count. That pitch just a bit high. Looked like a changeup that didn't fall. A walk puts runners at first and second. Brings up leadoff Lady Kylie Graham. 1 out. Kylie in the first at bat. Hit by a pitch. And she strokes one in right center field, all the way to the fence. And a stand-up double and an RBI puts Tübingen out in front, 3-2. And brings up number 2 batter, Aurelia Holigan. Aurelia was walked and then got a little too far off first base, got on a fly out into right field. That pitch inside, ball 1. And she hits that ball all the way to the fence, and right fielder can't get a hold of it. Oh, running down to third. Tagged out at third, but 2 RBI, double for Ariella Holigan. So out number 2, but runs number 4 and 5 for Tübingen. And Sina van Zeppelin, the next batter. And that pitch low this time. Gets past Jenny, but nobody on the bases, so nobody able to advance. Strike number 1, inside corner. That pitch high outside. Looked again like a changeup, but didn't come down. 1 ball or 2 balls, 1 strike. And that ball hit short. Nice play by Annie Stepniak. Ends the inning. Tübingen able to put 5 runs on the board on 3 hits, 1 error, nobody left on. We'll be right back with the bottom of the second inning. Bottom of the second inning. Let's see if Stuttgart can answer the 5 runs Tübingen put up on top in the top of the second inning. Coco Apple, Aliyah Petzold, Annie Stepniak, the 3 batters for the Stuttgart Reds. And some kind of delay, I don't know why, but umpire Simone Moore gets back behind home plate. That pitch high and outside, ball number 1. And a foul ball out of play. Strike 1, 1-1 to count. Just outside, ball number 2. That ball looped over the second baseman for a loop single. Coco Apple is safe at first base. Aliyah Petzold, the next batter. On the inside corner, strike number 1. Zena von Zeppelin wheeling and dealing, throwing lots of strikes. That pitch just a bit high, 1-1 to count. And a bunt, and that ball goes foul, so everything goes back to the way it was. Coco Apple back to first base. Aliyah Petzold in the batter's box. 2 strikes, 1 ball. One of the similarities, if she bunts with 2 strikes and bunts it foul, that's an automatic out. It's considered a strikeout, so I doubt she'll be bunting. And she fouls that right back. Thank goodness for the net. Count stays 1-2. There's up high, 2-2. Change up, beautiful pitch. Aaliyah Petzold way out in front. Strikeout for out number one. And the Energizer Bunny, Annie Stepniak, in the batter's box. And he hit one into the shortstop that took a weird bounce and then got past the center fielder. And that's a high fly ball. No problem for the right fielder, out number two. And Ada Kasha. Oh, 2 outs. Coco Apple still at first base. And just at the top part of strike zone, strike number one. That one just a little bit high. 1-1 to count. And that ball blooped over the first base lady, but foul. Strike number two. And a foul ball. Ada staying alive. And this one right back to the pitcher. Stumbles a bit, but able to throw it to her sister for out number three. Sina Tessera. No runs, one hit, no errors, nobody left on. 2 innings in the books. Tübingen leads 5-2. Sarah Van Zeppelin, the next batter for the Tübingen Hawks, top of the third inning. He takes that pitch on the outside corner, strike number one. And that one hits Sarah on the foot. Jacqueline Kuster, the next batter, walked her first at bat. And also, as you can see, the on deck batter always goes behind the hitter because in softball field, much smaller. That ball just foul. Field much smaller, more danger for a foul ball to hit somebody in the on deck circle. So, as a rule, the on deck batter has to go behind the batter. Means a right hand batter, they'll be on the third base side. A left hand batter, they'll be on the first base side. That pitch too low, 1-1. Just a bit high. Jenny Weil wanted the pitch, but a bit higher. 2 balls, 1 strike. And ground ball, short to second. Throw to first, not in time, but out number 1. One down. Patty Krempels Uribe, swing and a miss, strike number 1. Question in the chat, Marcus. Casikas and Sindelfingen shit happens plays on the same field, so yes, we will be at home for the 21st. That pitch on the inside corner, strike number 2. Oh, slow pitch softball, which is getting very, very popular here. And that ball hit up in the air and not able to be caught by the right fielder. Oh, each runner advances on the base hit. Puts 2 on with 1 out and brings up Julie Helber, who doubled her last time at bat. Oh, Patty Uribe's Krempels Uribe, part of the UCE Travelers slow pitch softball team that won the European Cup last weekend. So congratulations to her. That pitch on the inside, strike number 1. Of course, the Rhein-Neckar League, Stuttgart Rusty Reds, the Sindelfingen Shit Happens, the Casikas, Fillingendorf Cayman Island Strikers. There's a ball up in the air. Over the shoulder catch by the left fielder for out number 2. Both runners able to advance. But a nice over the shoulder catch by left fielder Ada Cashley. And Sarah Kuchera grounded into a fielder's choice on the throw home that was dropped. 2 outs. And that ball popped up foul, but not foul enough for Kirsten Schmidt for out number 3. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Jesse Makea Kalau, Hope Cornell, the 3 batters, 5-2 in favor of Tübingen. Oh, Stuttgart didn't have an answer in the 2nd inning for the 5 runs that Tübingen scored. Let's see if they have an answer in the bottom of the 3rd. There's strike number 1. And a check swing, shortstop, strong throw to first base for out number 1. Makea Kalau, the next batter. Makea grounded into a fielder's choice. Strike number one. That ball ripped the foul into the catering stand. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. An off-speed pitch, high and away, ball number one. Another high pitch, 2-2. 13 and 14 September here in Stuttgart Reds Ballpark, the U12 German Championship. Come out and watch some of the best young talent. That ball fisted right to Betty Uribe, out number 2. Oh, Cena Van Zeppelin doing a very good job controlling the strong offense of the Stuttgart Reds. Hope Cornell, the next batter. She flew out to the shortstop, her last at bat. Of course, there are some cars parked in the Hope Zone. Ball number one. Ball number two. 2-0 the count. There's a high fly ball in shallow left field. Nice running catch by the right fielder. Excuse me, not in left field, in right field. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 up, 3 down. Ends the third inning. Score remains Tübingen 5, Stuttgart 2. Simone Ehrman, Kylie Graham, Mariella Hooligan, the first 3 batters of the 4th inning. And thank you to the 47 people watching. Let me know where you're watching from. I know one of the people out there is watching from Villingendorf. And yes, we will have a beer together or more. That pitch just a little bit inside. I don't hear anybody saying take it for the team. That would not have been a good place to take the ball. Oh, ball number one. Ball number two. Oh. Maite Holmberg. A lot of pitches outside the zone. It's done good to keep the score fairly close. 3-0. Simona walked and came around to score the first at bat. And she walked again, that one way high. Let's see how long Coach Hope Cornell sticks with her young pitcher. Lead off Kylie Graham, the next batter, hit by a pitch in the first inning, a double and an RBI in the second inning. As she swings at the first pitch, fouled out of play. That ball in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher to keep the runner at first. 1-1 to count. There's a high fly ball. Caught by the third base lady, Michaela Kalau. Out number one. And Ariella Hooligan, also a double her last at bat. 2 RBIs. So a walk and a double for her so far. That pitch blocked up, gets past the catcher, but the runner at first does not advance. No ball, or 1 ball, no strikes. And there's a foul ball out of play. Strike number 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, we'll call that snake eyes. Ball number 2. And throwback. Not in time. Ball 3, 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first. Top of the 4th inning, 5-2 the score. Strike number 2, full count. Oh, yeah. Swing and a miss. Strike out for out number 2. That was my first oh yeah today. Next batter, Sina Van Zeppelin, a fly out and a ground out for her so far today. Ball 1. Change up, ball number 2. Change up from Maita. Doesn't seem to be working too well, staying up and out. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. 2-1 to count. Of course, baseball over the hand, throws change-ups, normally tails down or tails away. Softball, basically the same thing. So the pitch selection in softball and baseball is pretty much the same, only it's a little bit closer for softball. That pitch on the outside corner, and now we have triple deuces, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Yara has been waiting all game for that. That pitch up and outside, 3-2 means with the pitch, the runner will be off. Of course, the runner cannot leave the base until the ball leaves the pitcher's hand. And a ground ball. Nice and easy. Flip from Jesse Vile to Kirsten Schmidt for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 4th inning. Bottom inning number 4, leading off for the Stuttgart Reds, Kirsten Schmidt, Geneva, Coco Appe. 5-2 still the score. A pitch just a bit high. And inside, but foul off the fence. Almost hit the birthday girl, Iris Drobny. 1-1 to count. Sina van Zeppelin doing a great job controlling the high-powered offense, the Stuttgart Reds. So far, only 4 hits in 3 innings. There's strike number 2. That's not bad for a team that's got a batting average from 425. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch outside. And a fly ball in right field. No problem for the right fielder. Busy lady out there today. Out number 1. Jenny Weil, the next batter, grounded into a fielder's choice to end the 1st inning. Inside corner, strike number 1. And an attempted bunt, foul, strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes. If you can't be out here, don't forget, log into Reds TV, the world's best photographer and birthday girl. Shooting photos. She's standing out in left field right now. That pitch just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Get on the Reds homepage. Look at the photos that she makes. Always very, very good. And a foul ball. Count stays 1-2. And that ball gets under the glove of the shortstop, Patty Uribe Krempels Uribe. Base hit for Jenny Vile. Stuttgart gets a runner on. And Coco Appa, the next batter, a single her last at bat. Bunt attempt not successful. Throw down to first, too late. Strike number one. This time the bunt's laid down. Throw down to first in time. Jenny Vile advances to second base on the sacrifice hit. But 2 outs and number 9 batter Aliyah Petzold up to bat. That pitch just a bit high. Short plate conference or pitcher conference. I think the coach Billy Germain just checking on his catcher on the backswing. Aliyah accidentally hit the catcher with the bat. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, runner at second base. That pitch in there, strike number 1. There, strike number 2. No, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a foul ball. Good hands from the third base coach. Count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. And tried with the high fastball. No dice. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Triple deuces. And that ball grounded. Nice stop by the shortstop to keep the ball in the infield, but no play to get the runner at third or the runner at first. So we have runners on the corners, 2 outs, and Annie Stepniak, the next batter. She takes strike number 1. Aliyah Petzold steals second base, uncontested, no throw. And opens up first base and an intentional walk. So loads the bases. Kasha, the next batter. 2 ground outs for her so far today. It would be a good time for her to get her first hit. Two outs, bases loaded. That pitch low, ball number 1. And a nice base hit into the right field corner for Ada Keshlik. Clears the bases. A triple for Ada Picasso walking Annie. Might have seemed like the right idea at the time, but Ada comes through, clears the bases with a triple. And Jesse Vile, the next batter. Oh, score is now tied 5-5. That pitch in there, strike number one. Again, Stuttgart already 2 games this weekend in Freising. Yesterday, 2 wins, 6-4, 7-2. That ball right to the shortstop. Strong throw, ends the inning. Stuttgart puts 3 runs across the board on a triple from Ada Cashel. 3 hits, no errors, 1 left on, 4 innings complete, 5-5 the score. All right, we're in the top of the 5th inning. Sarah van Zeppelin, Jacqueline Kuster, Patricia Krempel-Zuribe, the 3 batters. Still towing the rubber for the Stuttgart Reds. Maida Homburg. Stuttgart, a 3-run triple from Ada Kashele. Tied the game. It's 5-5 in the 5th. That pitch just a bit low. One ball, no strikes. On the outside corner, strike number 1. Sarah so far. Ground out to the pitcher and a hit by pitch. And a nice pick by the first base lady, Kirsten Schmitz, out number 1. Sarah, of course, part of the Shit Happens slow pitch softball team that will be on the Stuttgart Reds baseball field this afternoon. Friendly games between Stuttgart Rusty Reds and Shit Happens. Out number 1, Jacqueline Kuster, the next batter, takes strike number 1. Jackie also very active in the slow pitch softball scene. She's a walk and a fielder's choice. Takes that pitch just inside. That thing missed by Mukasekele. 1-1 to count. And that one catches Jacqueline on the foot. So hit by pitch. First runner in the inning for the Reds. And Patricia Krempelzeribe, Patty up to bat, fielder's choice and a base hit for her. Swing and a miss, strike number one, throw down to first, not in time. Jackie paying attention over there. That pitch high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball number 2. That pitch outside looked like a curveball. That curve just a bit too much. 3-1 to count. And a walk puts runners at first and second. Of course, again, Stuttgart. 2 games yesterday. So, see how long Coach Cornell stays with her young pitcher, Maita Holmberg. 5-5 the score. Runners at first and second. 1 out. And that pitch just a bit inside off the hip of Julie Helber, and a hit by pitch, a walk and a hit by pitch loads the bases. Only 1 out. And that brings Hope Cornell out of the dugout to talk to her pitcher. We'll be right back as soon as we find out, does Maita stay in or are we going to switch? So warm-up pitches are done. New pitcher on them in the pitcher circle. Jesse Vile, Hope Cornell comes in and plays second base. Jesse did pitch yesterday in Freising, but again, fast pitch easier to throw back to back than baseball. First pitch in there, strike number one. That pitch just a bit low, ball one, 1-1 to count. And that ball popped up. Infield fly called. Ball caught by the first base lady, Kirsten Schmidt, out number two. Number 9 batter, Simona Ehrman, the next one to attempt to hit. She's got 2 walks. And she swings. Foul ball. Strike number one. Foul ball off the mask from the catcher. That's why they wear them things. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And I think that pitch surprised everybody, including the umpire. Looked pretty good. Umpires are also human. We don't have instant replay, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Delayed call from the umpire. I think he was still looking at that last pitch. But like I said, umpires are human too. Jessie Vile comes in and does her job. Comes in with 1 out, bases loaded, and gets out of the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors. Bases left full. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 5th inning. Micaiah Kalau, Hope Cornell, Kirsten Schmidt looking to get the Reds lead for the second time today, 5-5. The score, bottom of the 5th inning, and a great big shout out to Paolo tuning in from Utah. Michaela, the first batter, good time to tune in as she fouls that ball back. Strike number 2. Stuttgart with 2 runs in the bottom of the first. Tübingen 5 runs in the top of the second to Stuttgart 3 runs in the bottom of the third, or excuse me, the bottom of the fourth for the 5-5 score. That ball grounded right to the third base lady. Good throw down to first. Out number one. Hope Cornell, the next batter. That pitch up and in, ball number one. And a line drive caught by the third base lady, Jacqueline Kuster, for out number two. So quick 2 outs. Kirsten Schmidt, 1 for 2 so far today. Strike number one. That ball fouled down the third base line. Makes a circle around Iristrovny. She's out there again taking pictures. They'll be uploaded into the Stuttgart Rebs website. She's been out there so many times. She has an instinct for when the ball's coming at her, so she didn't even move. That ball poked down the right field. This time over the fence, but the wrong fence. Foul ball, strike number two. 2 strikes, no balls, 2 outs. Outside, ball 1. Ball 2, triple deuces, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That pitch just a bit high. Full count. Swing and a miss. Strikeout ends the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on. 5 innings in the book. 5-5 the score. We're in the 6th inning. Tie ball game, 5-5. Leading off for the Tübingen Hawks, leadoff batter Kylie Graham, followed by Ariella Holigan, Sina van Zeppelin. A very tight ball game. Kylie 1 for 2 with a double. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1. The J&J connection. Sisters Jenny and Jessie Weil. Jessie in the pitcher circle. That ball grounded. Shortstop. Nice throw to first for out number one. That brings up Ariella Hooligan. A walk, a double, and a strikeout. Was just like in baseball. Game two follows about a half an hour after game one. That pitch just a bit up. And game two, like in baseball, is a foreigner pitching game. So I'm sure Kirsten Schmidt will be in the pitcher circle. Swing and a miss. Looked like an off-speed pitch. And there's a high fly ball. Our right fielder only had to take a couple steps. Out number two. And Sina van Zeppelin in the batter's box. Sina not having a good day at the plate, but having a real good day in the pitcher circle. She's 0 for 3. And that off-speed pitch gets fouled into the refreshment stand. Strike number one. Just a bit low. That ball fouled back. Strike number two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. And ground ball, shortstop to third. Nice play. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the 6th inning. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning. Geneva, Cocoa Apple, Aaliyah Petzold. The 3 batters for the Stuttgart Reds. Score is still 5-5. First pitch from Sina van Zeppelin, still in the batter circle for the Stuttgart Reds, is high, ball number 1. Third at bat for Jenny. She was hit into a fielder's choice, a base hit, and now takes ball number 2. That pitch outside, 3-0 the count. That pitch catches the inside corner. Strike number one. That ball popped up. Shallow left field. Caught by the left fielder, Julie Helber, out number one. A nice running catch for the first out. Coco Apple, the next batter. A single and a sacrifice hit. That pitch up high, ball one. On the outside corner, 1-1 to count. That ball popped up and caught by the catcher. So quickly, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Oh, to answer Marcus's question, hey, we got a little canopy above us. We're sitting in the shade, enjoying softball. That pitch on the inside corner, strike number one. A strikeout and a base hit scored in the 4th inning. And she pops that one up. This time the pitcher takes it, so 3 pop-ups and the 6th inning going into the top of the 7th and maybe the final inning. Score 5-5. We'll be right back. So it looks like we have a pinch hitter number 21. That is, I believe, Georgia Collenberger in for Sarah von Zeppelin. She takes the first pitch in there for strike number one. Jenny Vile in her, or excuse me, Jessie Vile in her 3rd inning. As a pitcher, that ball fouled right back off the pole, off the glove, off the umpire. Strike number two. Off-speed pitch, a little low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, that missed by Muka Sekele on the inside. 2-2 the count. Ball number 3, full count. And a walk starts the top of the 7th inning. Tübingen gets the leadoff runner on. Jacqueline Kuster, the next batter. A walk, a fielder's choice, a hit by pitch. That ball straight back. Made Yara jump. I was stone hard. I didn't move. Yara almost fell out of his chair. We are sitting right behind home plate. No balls, one strike. Swing and a miss, foul tip. Strike number 2. And there's a high fly ball in left field. Nice running catch by the left fielder. Ada Kirschle out number 1. Patty Krempels-Ariba, the next batter. Patty safe on a fielder's choice, a single and a walk. She takes the first pitch up high, ball number 1. And a ground ball, throw to second. Hope grabs the ball, but off balance, not able to complete the double play. Of course, Patricia Krempels-Ariba, very fast. Two outs, Julie Helber. Julie, a double, a fly out, and a hit by pitch. Pitch number 1 on the outside corner, strike number 1. That off-speed pitch blooped into right field. No chance for anybody to catch that ball. Throw goes down to third. So runners at the corners with 2 outs. And Sarah Kuchera, the next batter. Sarah safe on a fielder's choice, and then 2 pop-ups to the second base or the first base. A little bit of a pitcher's conference with the infielders. What are we going to do if the runner goes? Are we going to second? Are we going to throw to third? Are we going to throw it all? Of course, in a tie ball game, 1 run could make the difference. That ball fouled back. Strike number 1. That off-speed pitch in there, strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes. And a changeup. This time, first base lady Kirsten Schmidt fields the ball, touches first base, ends the inning. No runs on, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left on. We'll be back with the bottom and possible final half an inning shortly. All right, tie ball game, bottom of the 7th inning. The Energizer Bunny, Andy Stepniak, up to bat. Andy led off the game with a double and through an error, scored the game's first run. Fly out in right field and was intentionally walked. Came around to score on the triple from Ada Carsley. And she hits that ball high and deep and off the fence. A stand-up double to start off the bottom of the 7th inning. Ada Carsley 1 for 3. Her triple tied the game. Of course, after her, Jessie Vile, Makaya Kalau, and Hope Cornell, so it doesn't get any easier. See if the coach decides to play small ball and get Annie to third base, and there's the bunt. Attempted bunt, missed. Strike number 1. And this time she lays the bunt down. And Stina Van Zeppelin doesn't have any choice and not paying attention. Gets second base on the bunt single. And now we have runners at second and third with no outs. And Jessie Wild gets intentionally walked to get the force played at home. Smart move by the Tübingen coach, but that brings up Makaya Kalau up to bat. Can't intentionally walk her because that would give Stuttgart the win. All she needs to do is get the ball out of the infield and Stuttgart wins. And that ball out of the infield but over the wrong fence, foul. But strike number 1. And that ball over the head of the right fielder, which means that's the ball game. Makaya Kalau with a walk-off hit. Stuttgart wins 6-5. Game 1. Game 2 will start in about a half an hour. Oh, final score, Game 1, Stuttgart 6, Tübingen 5.